So we're back. Hello fellow surfers again. And we have here some blackberries off the trail. My hand was a little bit red before because of the juices. But in this tastes a bit like red wine. Sweet. Almost kind of like Kedar red wine sweetness. Just to show I'm eating them. A little bit of a sourness there. Seeds, sour on that one as well. Like the kind of sour sweets that you get. Haribo sour sweets. That one was sweet. Not much sourness there. Still a little bit of sourness from before. Haven't got any tea to get rid of the sourness. That's a little one there. That tasted like a jelly. You know, like Haribo jelly, just in itself. Not like the wine, but that tasted more like the jelly. I'm gonna have to see. I can't even. I'm gonna have to get the whole thing when I get it as a thumbnail, but. There's a crunchiness, I would assume, to like seeds. They would make a beautiful pie, blackberry pie with a nice crust, a buttery, sugary casing with maybe some apples. I think that would make it beautiful. Beautiful. It's nice to have on the journey. You go for a walk. If you want to check that out, if you go to Eyes of UK, I went for a track, like a hike. Go just use some of this. So yeah, little seeds. Went for a hike. I'll link it to this when that one goes up as well, or if that goes up before this one, I'll link it anyway, right? And I'll link this one to that one. Collaboration. Collaborate and listen. Anyway. It's nice to have some natural food for once. That was my first proper what you call it, like foraging, I guess you could put it down as my first proper foraging before I wash it out. No, the flavour's pretty much gone, but there was a sourness in some of them. There was a deep, rich sweetness to others, and the other one had more of like somewhere in the middle. It wasn't necessarily sour, but was kind of borderline to the sour, kind of like a jelly, like not like a berry in itself. It's not fully ripened. So yeah, it's interesting to check out these. You could, if I went and properly picked out loads of them, I could make like a casing but then I would have to go get the ingredients, make a casing, then just put loads of berries in, and would it be nice? A little bit of honey in for sweetness, or a little bit of sugar in with and stuff. But yeah, it was a nice little adventure. Again, I'll link that, and it was a nice little way to putting together this video for a food review. Where I didn't have to pay a penny. Now, if you went for a walk like that, a hike, and there was lots of there was loads of blackberries, you can make a range of different, like a pie, or like a what do you call them, man, a muffin, or just have them in your porridge and stuff, or just eat them yourself. It's free food. Nettles as well. Again, nettles, you can make nettle tea. Obviously, wash them down. But again, it's free food to forage. Food, just make sure what you're buying is washed. What you're finding is washed. It's higher up, so it's not got like animal feces or wee on them, urine, and it's well washed, and you can, there you go, free. You know what I mean? You could live off the land free. You know what I mean? Dandelion root, dandelion leaf, dandelions, the petals and stuff. You obviously want to leave the stem. I think like the stem isn't like good to eat or whatever. But there's also mint you can find. You can find edible mushrooms that are good and stuff. Not like type of mushrooms. And there's different things like nuts that you'll be able to find in certain places that you can eat in, off the land. But unfortunately, the way the world's run, the country stops you from eating a lot of the things that you could make. You couldn't go fishing. Any random person generally can't go fishing and make kind of commercial or whatever. To my knowledge, they're trying to stop you from doing certain things. You have to pay for it. So, anyway, I'll catch you guys there. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all notifications, strike the like, share the content, and all of the good stuff. Leave your views and opinions in the comment section below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!